drawing Uncle George's dog. So yeah, I'm going to start with this brown, and I'm going to shrink the brush down. This should be a good size for the body. So we can just fill this in. Just like this. Okay, there we go. Now, let's move on to the face. Let's do this tan. That's a good size for the head. Perfect. So let's shrink this down and use that brown again to do the eyes. One eye. Then there's another eye. And let's do this gray for the pupils. Perfect. Now let's use this red for the veins, because there has to be veins. Because then it won't look like a dog if there's no veins. Okay, just gonna add some detail. There's one, and this one. Add some squigglies. Perfect. The eyes are looking just like a regular dog. Now let's move on to the nose. Let's go back to the gray for the nose. I like this color. One big old snout. Let's make the brush a bit bigger, just so it has more substance. So it just has more weight, in quotes. Perfect. Just like that. Now let's move on to the mouth. Maybe this pink looks good. Or this maroon, so one big lip, and then redo, and then perfect. So now just like that. Now I'm going to use the bucket tool to fill in the lips. Back to the brush. Let's go back to the gray for the teeth. So teeth are just going to be normal dog teeth. So to make normal dog teeth, you just start with a flat line. And then you make another flat line slightly below that as the gap. Perfect. Then you're going to go to the bucket tool and fill those in. Now for the shading or the gaps between the teeth, let's go to black. Just add these stripes. And while you're drawing, you can turn the drawing upside down just to, if you just feel more comfortable doing it that way, like me. So just like this. There we go. It looks like it's missing something. That's right, ears. So let's shrink the brush down, actually a bit larger, 2.5. Then we're going to go back to the brown. And now for the ears. So I want them to be like spiky dog ears like that. Just like that. And then with the bucket tool, I want to fill that in. Just the same color as the skin. That's looking a bit rigid. We can fix that up later. So now we have to make the inside of the ears. So let's go to a red to fill it. You just want to mimic the ear, but just smaller inside. And then you want to draw spikes on the bottom. Then with the bucket tool, you can just fill it in, and it's looking good. Again on the other side. Bucket tool. Perfect. Now we have to fix up these rigid spikes. So by doing that, we can just go back to the color of it. And then trace over that, just like so. Perfect. Wait. There we go. Now on this side. So just go over that old outline of the ear that you did to get rid of the spikes. And this may not happen to you. And then see on the inside of the ear, some parts are unfinished. Just going to go back to the red and then fill those in just to make it look better. Fill in the bottoms. Okay, the dog is looking good. Wait, I think it's missing something. That's right, the inside of its mouth. So for the inside of its mouth, let's use the same red and then just use the bucket tool to fill it in. Perfect. Wait, it needs hair. So with the same red, we can just add some nice squiggly tangled hair, just all crazy like that. Perfect. Hey, it's missing something. Eyebrows. Eyebrow right there. Then an eyebrow right there. It's looking perfect. That's right, we have to add the legs now. So let's use the same color as the skin to just draw the outline of the leg. Just like that. Perfect. And now let's add smaller legs behind it to make it look like the other side. Remember, we're going to be using the bucket tool, so we have to connect it just so it doesn't spill out. As you can see here, this is not connected, and if you use the bucket tool, it'll spill out onto this side. So, and then since it's on that side, it'll just fill up the entire background. This side is good. All right. Now we're going to go back to the brown to fill in bottoms, just to make it look more 3D. There, and then on these guys too. It's looking perfect. Oops. See how it looks like that's one and it doesn't really look that natural? That's why we're going to go back to the tan and back to the regular brush and then fill that in there. And why not add this outline to the entire dog, just to make it look better and more cartoony. Put that there. And you guys can skip this part if it's too long for you. But yeah. And now we're at the head. Now we're just going to here. Almost. It's looking just like a real dog, right, guys? Almost. And also, if I'm working a bit too fast for you guys, you can pause the video anytime you like. And you don't have to be using the same colors that I do. You can make an alien dog and make him green. Almost done. So close. Right there. And then here. You can see it right there. Let's do one long, quick line. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. It's looking amazing, right, guys? It's still missing something. That's right, the tail. So let's keep this color and then... Wait, actually, let's move on to the red to make it a spiky demon tail. So let's make it curve back here. And then boom, 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 is perfect. And now here, with the brown, we can, actually, with the tan, we can make it just like this. Perfect. And, perfect. Now we're going to get the red and the bucket tool and fill that in there. Oops. So do you guys know how that happened? Happened because this wasn't connected. So let's just connect it there. Now back to the bucket tool. Fill it in. Fill that. Oops. Okay, let's see what happened here. It wasn't connected right here. Connect it. Right there. So now, finally, we can use the bucket tool to fill it in. And why not give the dog some tattoos? So, let's keep the red and write, ooh, I know. Oops, and write perfect. Some nice tattoo. Do you guys see what that says? Aaron. Aaron wrote that on there. Aaron was here. So, now we have to add the name tag. What should it be called? How about Rover? That's a nice dog name. Now, the arrow, and we are all done. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. See you.